Hi, Thrivers. I'm Tammy, and around here we have honest conversations about life, love, and all the messy, beautiful things that come with starting over, especially after a divorce. I speak to hundreds of people every year who are either going through a divorce or contemplating one. And let me tell you something, this topic we're going to dive into today, it comes up a lot. I posted something recently on Instagram and it blew up. The comments, the shares, the messages, it's clear this really struck a nerve. And honestly, I get it because silent divorce might be one of the most painful places to be in a marriage. Today, we're going to talk about what silent divorce actually is, the signs to watch for, and why it's so common, and some hopeful next steps because, yes, there is hope. If you've ever felt lonelier together than you would be alone, this video is definitely for you. So let's talk about what silent divorce really looks like. It's not about screaming matches or dramatic blow-ups, slamming doors or shouting. Silent divorce happens slowly, without many words at all. When two people drift apart emotionally, physically, even spiritually, but share a home together, that is what is considered a silent divorce. You're more like roommates or even strangers than partners. There's no fighting, but there's also no connection either, just distance. You still go through the motions, raising your kids, paying bills, maybe even shared meals, but underneath that, there's really no emotional intimacy. And this is why I call it the loneliest place to be. Let's go through the signs because sometimes you don't even realize you're in it until you hear them out loud. So I've come up with 10 signs that I think can happen when there's a silent divorce. The first one, you feel invisible in your marriage. You could emotionally disappear and it feels like nobody would even notice, especially not your partner. Number two, there's no meaningful connection anymore. You talk about schedules, errands, the kids, but nothing about feelings, your hopes, or what's really going on inside. The next one, physical intimacy has completely vanished. I'm not just talking about sex. What I'm talking about is the simple things, hugs, holding hands, a kiss on the cheek, a pat on the butt, those little touches that are gone. Number four, you avoid each other at home. One of you goes to the living room, the other one maybe hides out in the bedroom. You're under the same roof, but you're really worlds apart. You could even be in the same room and it wouldn't matter. Number five, you don't laugh together anymore. Those little inside jokes, the silly moments, they've all disappeared. Number six, you often fantasize about what life without your spouse would be. And this isn't just a passing thought. You catch yourself daydreaming about being free or starting over more often than you'd like to admit. Number seven, there's a quiet undercurrent of resentment. Maybe you're not fighting outright, but there's this low level of bitterness that never really goes away. Number eight, you feel emotionally safer with other people. You'd rather open up to a coworker or a friend, even a stranger, anyone but your spouse. Number nine, you're living completely separate lives. You have your own hobbies, your own social circles, even your own bank accounts sometimes. Nothing really feels shared anymore. And number 10, this is the biggest one. You feel lonelier in your marriage than you imagine you'd ever feel if you were on your own. So let me know in the comments if any of these things resonate with you. You're not alone. I really want to talk about how this happens. Silent divorce doesn't usually start with one big moment. It's really a slow drift or a slow drip. Life gets busy, the kids need attention, careers get stressful. You really stop making time for connection. Old arguments go unresolved, resentments stack up. Sometimes one person checks out first and the other follows. Other times, both partners get too tired to keep trying. It's almost never intentional, but it's still very real. And here's the good news, there's hope. If you're stuck in a silent divorce and you're unsure whether or not to stay or leave, There's a specialized type of counseling called discernment counseling. This isn't traditional couples therapy. Discernment counseling is specifically designed for couples where one spouse or both are uncertain about the future of the relationship. It's not about fixing the marriage right away. It's about gaining clarity. The counselor helps you figure out whether you both truly want to work on the relationship or whether it's healthier to lovingly, respectfully separate. No pressure, no judgment, just clarity. If this is where you are right now, discernment counseling can help you make an informed, thoughtful decision without rushing into or out of anything. So let me leave you with this. We only get one life, and staying in a marriage where you feel disconnected, unloved, or invisible, it's not okay. It's a painful way to live. You deserve to feel different. You deserve to feel heard. You deserve to feel loved and alive. It's okay to ask hard questions. It's okay to get help. And it's absolutely okay to choose peace. You're not alone. No matter what your next chapter looks like, it still can be beautiful. If this video spoke to you, please subscribe to my channel for more honest conversations about relationships, resilience, and starting over. And if you want even more support, you can sign up for my monthly newsletter. There's going to be a link down in the show notes. Share this video with someone who might need to hear it. You never know who could just be looking for your help, and passing along a video sometimes is a great way. Thank you so much for watching, Thrivers. I'll see you in the next one, and I'll be talking about really kind of the next steps you should be taking if you're in this place and how to prepare safely for divorce.